Okay, it's the appointed hour. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You ready, Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
All right. We'll call the January 12th, 2021 meeting of the street committee to order, and it's been properly advertised and so forth. And you said 2 or 3 items.
Yeah, so we really only have two plats at this point.
Okay.
Already done. Already there.
Oh, okay. All right.
So this first plat, I wanted to get you oriented first.
Okay.
We're out off of Roanoke Street. Here's Cracker Barrel and Homewood Suites. As you keep going down past the Christiansburg Baptist Church, there are, what I'll show you in a second, 3 existing parcels here with a small manufactured home park in the back, and then woods to the back through here. So this is going to be the area that we're focusing on. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go to our GIS for a second just to show you. Here's Christiansburg Baptist Church, and then here are the 3 parcels that I was telling you in their current configuration. So you have 1 parcel here, 2 parcels, there's an access road back to the manufactured home park, and then a whole bunch of wooded area here.
All the same owner.
All the same owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the current owner has been fixing up the manufactured home park, replacing trailers, and doing a nice job with that. And what they want to do is they want to create a commercial property to the front. So let me pull that up here. And it's a little busy, so I highlighted on your copies so you can kind of see the outlines of the new parcels.
This one?
Yes. Yeah. So as you see, there's now a new parcel here that I'm highlighting. That they want to create a nice larger commercial lot up front. Then there's going to be a flag lot that would it's going to be mixed zoning, agricultural and B3, but they're really focusing more on residential uses to the back here. And then the owner is moving this lot line down to here and creating, he envisions having a single family house, probably his own home, to the back here in the woods. So really it's, really taking this parcel 1, 2, 3, rearranging them so you have a larger commercial parcel, a flag lot, and then this landlocked agricultural property, which would be a single family house to the rear.
So there are 3 lots now, and there are going to be 3 lots when it's done.
Yes.
And the mobile home, manufactured home, whatever, that zoning is, say again?
It's actually split zoning on that lot. Although,
Okay.
I guess the front portion of the lot's B3, the rear portion of the lot's agricultural.
And manufactured home is allowed in agricultural but not business, or both? Or does it, is that a factor?
Yeah, the zoning gets a bit complicated in that he has a grandfathered use with the manufactured home park.
Right.
So he's allowed to maintain the same amount of units that he has today. Right. So he has been replacing those as he's going along. And he does have 2 single-family houses here in the commercial area that he is going to be keeping one of them, keeping one of the houses.
But not by a individual, by like a sovereign parcel or whatever. He's going to keep the home, but he's not going to parcel it out. He's
not parceling it out. He's kind of just keeping the existing houses.
Okay, so is his plan to expand the number of lots, and or is it just to put that rear lot so he can build a?
It's really just to put the rear lot. I mean, we talked to him quite in depth over the last 2 years, and he had thought about putting more lots through. He recognized he would need to get it rezoned. He'd probably go to B3 with a planned housing development for planned manufactured housing. at that point. But he really did not want to go in that direction.
So he's just, yeah, the main, if you had to say the main thrust is to create a business parcel in the front and create a parcel in the rear for a single family home. For his own built, a lot in the back.
Right.
Okay.
Could you go back to the previous slide, I think where it showed the church? The next one. Okay, church, okay.
Can you put Google that down there or not?
I can,
That's the town map, but
I can do that.
Yeah.
Where would you like them?
Well, so we can sort of see the street view looking up at those two, where the business parcel will be. Yeah, right there.
the mobile homes are up on top of the hill. You've got that lower lot that was the overnight park previously,
Right?
that you can see from Wright Street pretty visibly. I mean, it's right along the street. Like I say, the mobile home park's up at a much higher elevation. You have to go up the hill to get up there.
So that's it right there then, yeah. Right.
It lays fairly nice, yeah.
Okay. I've never been up that little street there, but that's a private drive, I guess.
It's private.
It's private, okay.
Kind of nestled between two churches here.
So the zoning, you're not requesting anything to change that line that's split in the parcel?
No, they're really just moving the lot lines around a lot. And that's why, if it's a simple lot line adjustment, that can be handled by staff. But, you know, when it gets to be this complicated, it really does need to come to street committee and then town council.
But the lot line did used to follow, or excuse me, the zoning line did follow the property line.
It used to, and we, you know, we made that clear with the surveyor and with the applicant that he would recognize it.
Right,
You know, that because the lot line changes does not mean the zoning changes.
right.
But that would be a separate action that would be needed.
Okay.
All right, and you did say this is owned by the same person.
It is.
That was a good explanation. Mr. Bishop, do you have any reservations with recommend approval?
I did not.
Okay. If nothing else, we'll move on to the second one, thanks.
Okay, I think it was back in August, the street committee and town council approved 5 new lots at Marketplace. So this is Market Street, this is the new Chipotle. You all just approved a parcel here for Harbor Freight.
All right, we did that the last meeting, I think.
Right, so this was approved by council, but never recorded.
And when did we approve it?
So in August,
August, okay.
and you approved parcels H, G, O, P, and N.
Right,
Now, they haven't recorded, they've gone back and with their investors and decided that right now they only want to record new parcel H. So the plat before you this evening is only for parcel H. So the other parcels will not be created at this time, but they do need a separate instrument that only creates this one parcel instead of one that shows all the other parcels. So that is what is before you tonight, is they're providing for a new private cross-access public utility easement, and it would only be to create this new parcel H. It's the same size as what you approved in August. It is only the one parcel.
it's the same meets and bounds, same location.
Yes.
Okay, administrative question. So we have an approval of that previous plat that has the 5-out parcels in there, sort of out there in the ether. It's been approved.
It's not reported within 60 days, and it's invalid.
That's, okay, so that's invalid, so that's not out there anymore, so not in the ether.
Right, and I think once they record this, then they cannot go back and, even if that were still valid, they cannot go back with the same plat and say, we want to subdivide, we're creating this parcel again. You know, so we think this would be a the instruments that,
Yeah, they thought your new plat, they thought would already be there.
right, exactly, so it wouldn't be accurate.
Okay. Oh, right, oh, yeah, okay, interesting. Okay,
So I think it was just kind of a change in plans as their,
Yeah.
as their development
right.
move forward. And just to create the one parcel at this time.
Is it a step backwards?
No, I don't think so, I think it's just the way they're financing the different properties. And, they just weren't ready to create those new all the new parcels. So, but they're ready to move forward with this particular one.
They're still pretty optimistic.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
They're still pretty optimistic about it.
Yeah, so Randy and I talked with Mr. Rector last week. He was very optimistic.
Burger King issues been settled, that they reached an agreement on that. Basically, he said his leasing is going great. He expects to have it full at the end of the year, basically, when all the construction's done.
In your town manager report, you said he was planning to move here?
Yes, at least to basically till the end of the
Well,
year.
yeah.
So basically, all we're doing is proving age,
Improving age, correct.
proving not to prove. Okay.
He spends a lot of time here anyhow. Although he hasn't been because of COVID lately, hasn't been flying.
He's been driving here?
If he's been here, that's how he's been getting here, although the last 3 months he's been in Arizona.
Arizona's pretty dangerous too. Okay, Mr. Bishop, you have any reservations?
No.
Okay. All righty. Anything else?
Staff didn't have any other items unless there were any other items that, the committee wanted to bring forward.
Since we got a few minutes, two things. Number one, right outside of Town Hall here on Roanoke Street, we were going to eliminate the parking there, or we were going to do some paint striping there. That came back up, that was back in the late winter, early spring, right? We were going to change the lane assignments there and add some parking, right?
Yes, between West Main and, East Main and,
Sort of
First Street.
from Hardee's on up to the, and I just, for some reason recently, within the last month I drove up there and I thought, oh, that hasn't been done yet. Is there a reason we haven't done that, or just haven't got around to it? It's not urgent, but.
One of the primary reasons was that the traffic head will have to be changed out, so it became a larger budget
Signal
item.
head will have to be adjusted?
The signal will have to be changed out.
Okay.
Given the angles, but I think we were, we could circle back around with engineering on this, but we were looking at least the parking on the karate studio side of the street, because we didn't feel like that would interfere with the traffic changes that would have to happen on the travel lane coming in on 2 Main Street, because that was the primary change, was going from 2 lanes going in.
To 1 lane, right.
Since we got a street committee, can I ask a really quick question?
Yes.
Here is the entrance right here to the building. I would really, really like to see if there was a way to paint on the sides of, with yellow striping or something, on the sides of the concrete step, as soon as you go inside over here, the entrance, the side entrance. The concrete, there is like the 2 bumps on the either side. They're not painted yellow or anything. And I'm just afraid that somebody's gonna, fall down in there and not be able to see it.
Maybe you step
I
outside.
can show you, I can show you probably after the meeting.
Sure.
Because I think it's a safety issue.
Yeah.
I will tell you, we don't like striking the curb if we don't have to, just because of
Well,
maintenance.
not even just striping, if we can just paint the not the sidewalk, but that small piece on either side of the, you know what I mean? Like
There you
when
go,
you're
look at that.
going in. Yeah.
Actually, here you go. We're outside.
Just keep going where the cars are parked, in between where the walking way is. There you go, keep
Where
going.
the stop walk or across.
There you go, make a right there. You see that at night you cannot see it on either side. So there is like, you can be walking, but on either side, I think that we should color that yellow or white. Can I walk over there? Come back. Come back over here. So like right here and right there. I know right now there is a car in there, but most likely, sometimes people are walking over here, and this is a bump, and that's the bump. I just normally see, you know, yellow or white, just to kind of let you know that it's not the whole way. That way, maybe we can look at that. I know it's not a big issue, but.
That would be consistent also with no parking. And also bring attention to no parking on our,
Well, I can tell you, that is I use Pepper Street all the time, coming from the back side.
Yeah.
And when you get to here, if there's cars parked on the left side, I have had instances where I have to back out quite high up here to make sure that cars have a way through, because when they're driving, because it's both ways, you can drive both ways on here. It's not really very, very tight trying to get through there. You cannot put two cars together in there, so it would be 3 cars. Do you know what I'm talking about?
There's a parking space right there on the other side of the crosswalk, it looks like, right? Yep, right there.
But sometimes you have cars coming both ways.
I'll talk to Jim and see what we can do. Like
I know we have limited parking spaces, and that's a problem too. And I do see a lot of people that use that parking to come in and drop off their payments. So I don't know that it would be a good idea to take every parking spot away in there.
So instead of painting it yellow, what you're asking, or what I'm hearing, is that you would like Randy to maybe check with Public Works to see if there's anything that they would recommend to bring more attention to that.
Yes.
Yeah, bring
Whether it's
attention to
yellow
it,
or-
and, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Or just, just the entrance, just the sidewalk, right there where the concrete stop. I know it's kind of laid down like this, so people should know, but at nighttime you cannot see that. There is not enough lighting on this side of the building.
That little brick area, kind of square at the end of the crosswalk,
Yeah.
those are called truncated domes. That's what VDOT requires in the crosswalk.
The little bumps that the blind people can feel.
If we widen that, do you think that would kind of help?
I think if we just use paint, people would just see, it's just a little bit. I was just
I
thinking
would
a
think they
little.
would be truncated domes.
This looks like
that's brick, yeah,
Looks like
that's
standard
That's
brick or
great, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're right, though, it does have the, it's
Right.
the brick, but it's still
Yeah,
has
it's truncated dome, it's a brick with two raised truncated domes on each brick is what it is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see it.
But you see the bumps on the left side, like the concrete,
Yeah.
where the sidewalks
Yeah,
are?
eight on each brick, it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know, just maybe a little bit of
Yeah.
attention. Because I saw a lady, trying to drive the other day in there, and I just figured, it'll be better just to look into it.
Actually, I'll ask engineering and public works just both to look at it.
Yeah, let's see if they have any ideas. All right.
Alright.
Mhm.
Do you have one other item?
Well, I wanted to revisit, has there been, we decided to take no action on Chick-fil-A, right? I mean,
Constant.
not on, but with Chick-fil-A,
Great.
I think they're doing great.
and it is, and I guess the Kuchins, you got back with them and said, or did we ever follow with them and just say, we're not doing it?
Not since before the holidays, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have to do anything with the chicken fillet entrance and stuff as far as having the 2 lines? Because they're doing great as far as what they did, the change that they did.
Yeah.
I think it really, really made a
No,
big difference.
it's good, and the issue was for a period there, for it seemed like about 3 weeks or a month maybe, it was the people turning left into Chick-fil-A, coming from, the stoplight and coming in from the left, were actually stopping traffic back into the intersection because they didn't want to let the people that were turning right in and it was just clogging up that whole it was back, and it's still periodically. If you got there on Saturday at 1:30, it'll be, but it's not as bad as it was, so and there's no easy fix out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no easy fix. We did lengthen the turn lane coming in. You can actually, next time you drive by there, you can notice, the camera down.
I go over there every day.
Yeah.
I got fortunate.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they eat. Chicken filet.
But the town restriped it to make that left turn lane longer,
Mm-hmm.
so you can get at least another
And
vehicle.
how they would make a difference.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're done. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Report. Hey, Chief?